Hey guys, welcome aboard. We're going to be doing a quick little hop here today, but as you can tell, we are sitting in some fog here at Santa Barbara, low IFR. So we're going to do IFR departure over here, get on top of this, and then head over to a little airport, which has got some neat little scenery. It's called Agua Dulce, L70 is the identifier, Lima 70. So let's pop in here and get ready to go. Should be an interesting little departure. Like I said, it's as you can see, it's pretty cloudy out there today. And we got the marine layer here early in the morning. So like I was saying, we're going to do a IFR departure here, Quangs 5 with a Henner transition. That'll get us out just kind of above the clouds, I think, and then it should be pretty good headed into Agua Dulce. I hope I'm saying that right. All right, let's get all set up over here. We're gonna go radios there. We're gonna go secondary here. Let's get utilities initialize. We'll get that ready to go.
Higher, 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 higher.
All right.
Stall, stall, stall.
Looking good. And fuel, we're just gonna sink. Take our default half fuel, 50%. Weights, we'll go as is. And let's just pop in our flight plan here. So we are starting out at Santa Barbara SBA. We'll enter that. Our destination is L Lima 70 Agua Dulce. I think that's the correct term. Now procedure, like I said, we're gonna do a departure out of here, and we are doing runway 7, and I said it's Quang 5 with Heiner. Runway 7, and we'll load that, and that's pretty much it. And then from there, we'll go VFR because we'll be VFR on top. Now, as far as altitudes go over here, just while we're at it, I'm going to go ahead and crank this up to, let's see, how far should we go over there? We don't need to go too far. I think 7,500 will get us up on top of the clouds and over the mountains and on our way there. Okay, let's go full back. I think, let's see here, where is it? Utilities. We still got to go. Got to click the accept initialize. There we go. Map. There's our map. And now let's go get our flight plan out over here. Before I do that, I'm going to go turn our speed bugs on. And let's go through the checklist here. So pre-flight inspection is complete. Doors are latched, parking brakes on, battery 1 and 2 are on, Gen 1 and 2 on. No external GPU, FADAC, channel alpha, strobe lights on. No cast messages out of the ordinary there. Thrust levers to idle. Brakes are going to be held. And we'll go ahead and get our engine fired up. All right, we can hear the fuel pump going. And let's go ahead and get started here. It always sounds nice the way that fires up there. Okay, no ice protection needed here for today, and we'll get ECS disable off. We'll go to auto. We'll turn this up. We'll do a little defog here. I'm going to guess with all this fog out here, we might have a little bit of need for that. All right, again, no external power supply. I'm going to go master oxygen on, bleed air on. And cap spin's been removed. You've been briefed. Seatbelts are on. Lead is on. And before taxi, comms and GPS set. ATIS. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. As a matter of fact, before we go off, let me show you where we're heading right here. So, kind of zoom out here a little bit. All right, Santa Barbara. You can see our departure. We'll head down this way just to clear the mountains. Hopefully, climb out of the marine layer up on top, and then we'll head inbound right over here to Lima 70. Nice little airport just east of Santa Clarita here. Anyway, let's take a look at our weather. We'll get our altimeter setting 3003, and you can see we got 5 miles in fog, scattered 200. Well, it's starting to scatter out here, I guess, in the real world, but I think if I look outside here, it looks pretty overcast. So let's go what did I say it was? 3003. Get that set. Come on. Click. Altimeter set. Transponder we're not bothering with. Altitude. And did we not set it? Yes, we did. There we go. 75. I'm going to go ahead and hit flight level change. And we'll go nav. Okay, flight controls are free and correct. Let's get our trim tab set. +6. Flaps 50. We're not clicking the toga button, no cast messages, parking brakes. Yep, we'll check them once we start rolling. All right, now we are sitting over here at Atlantic Aviation, so let's go ahead and get parking brakes off. Start getting on out of here. Got a little ways to taxi here. Come around this way, and then ooh, look at it, it is getting brighter out here. We'll see how this does. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in on my map here and just see where we're headed. All right. Actually, you know what? We can cross these runways over here, get on the other side of them, then head off to runway 7 down there past the radar dish. It does look like it's starting to break out over here. Seeing a little bit of bluish sky up there. Alright, around we go here. We'll take a left up here, get out to runway 7, and be on our way here. Now, this scenery, again, is done by one of the guys over on flightsim.to. Meaning the scenery we're going to. Though also I think actually Santa Barbara here that I have is also done by somebody, different person. But I always go to flightsim.to, see what they have for scenery to enhance, especially some of these smaller airports. Like Agua Dulce. Alright, off to the end of the runway here, and then we will be on our way. Let's go ahead and take a look at our checklist here while we're taxiing here. So departure briefing, yep, looking good. Landing light, we'll get that on. Probe heat, we should put that on right there. And I don't think we're going to need any icing, so we'll keep an eye on that. No weird cast messages. Trim and flaps are set, and I think we're ready for takeoff here. Normal takeoff. Yes, that's what we're doing. Okay, and climb out. All right, Let's go full screen here. Go all the way to the end over here. I hope everybody's having a good Monday. It's Memorial Day today. So I figure I'd just do a quick little hop over here. I'll let everybody get on their Memorial Day weekend plans. So this could be a short flight, as you can tell by the length of the video, and it's not a live stream. I'm actually just doing a video here, because I figured I'd get it out early here. But it's a good time to remind everybody, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet. And I think we're cleared out of here. We're not bothering with too much traffic here today. Now we'll bring the power up 50%, let it stabilize here a little bit, and takeoff thrust set. Here's 80 knots and 90 rotate. Positive rate gear up. And to 115, sorry, 115 flaps up. Autopilot on, auto throttle on. And we'll go to 20% on the volumes there. As you can see, we'll head off the coast over here, and yeah, should be right on top of this. As soon as we're off up on top, I should say, we'll cancel our IFR and go VFR. You know, could have when I started the sim, I was going to say we could have actually probably gone VFR right from the start here, but when I started the sim, it was a little bit the green layer was a little bit thicker. Yeah, looking nice, starting to break up over here in Santa Barbara. So, like I was saying, I always look at FlightSim.to for any good sceneries. We'll come out here just a little bit, and then I think I'm going to go to heading hold. We're going to set our heading here. Take a quick look down here. There we go. Just kind of zoom out a little bit so I can adjust my heading. I want to go right about. We can kind of scoot over this little portion of the hill right here. All right, but yeah, I guess right to it, right there. We want to kind of get out a little bit more away from the mountains right there. We'll give it another minute or so before we make our turn. And looking down at Santa Barbara right there in the haze. I think that's close enough. Got good visual over here. All right, I'm going to go ahead. We'll kind of technically we'll say we cancel our IFR, and we shall now go to VFR, and I'm going to go ahead and click heading hold. We'll still climb out to 7,500. And then now, let's take a look at this. And since we don't have any altitude set right here, I'm just going to click altitude, hit 0 AGL, hit enter and enter. And that should give us a top of descent, which it did right there. TOD, right over there. And then that'll kind of move up here as we climb out our last 400 feet or so. Oh, this is also the first time I'm seeing some of the oil rigs here. That's another add-on piece of scenery from FlightSim.to. I've been doing a lot of flying right around this Santa Barbara area here with all the different little local airports, and I realized, you know, something didn't look right here, and it was the fact that I didn't see any of the oil rigs that I normally see in the real world out here. So luckily, somebody thought the same thing and did a little scenery upgrade here. All right, we're at altitude. We're getting sped up over here. I'm going to go ahead and sip some coffee, clear my throat here in the morning. Okay, so flight time over here to our destination. Like I said, it's a pretty short hop here, about 10 more minutes, and we should be there. Nice little trip across the coastline here. I think the distance from one airport to the other is about 79 nautical miles. So it's not a very big hop, but like I said, a nice short one here for Memorial Day, so I don't tie up everybody's day with a big long stream. And as a matter of fact, while we're cruising along over here, I'll show you the scenery that we're going to. You go ahead and pull it up in a tab over here, and I'll bring it over. Alrighty, there we go. So here we go, Agua Dulce. And you can see it's done by the same guy that has done a couple of the other airports that we've flown into on the streams here. Now we're going to be parking right in front of there. There's our little FBO airport office, whatever you want to call it, right there. Yeah, very cool. So I'll put the link to this in the description of the video too, so you can download it also. Kind of angle up, scoot right along the mountains here, and get us in as soon as I can right here. And just off into the clouds over here. We're just getting by Ventura, and off underneath the, it looks like a little bit more of a solid marine layer over there, is Camarillo and Oxnard. This is a nice little scenic hop over here today. Now, as far as the airport, let's see here. Bring the map over really quick, and you can kind of take a look at it here. No procedures, no IFR procedures whatsoever here, so we've got to make sure this is clear over there. I'm assuming it is, just from what I saw on the satellite and whatnot. And I think we're going to be coming to runway 21, so around this way. And you can see there's some interesting little hills and things like that around here. Definitely a VFR approach here. We'll see how exciting it gets. I did try it the other day, and in the Vision Jet, you know, we're not a Cessna 152, so you know, we needed to take a little bit of extra space there, and it was an interesting little approach. I had to kind of scoot in between two little hills to get onto final for runway 21. So I think that's kind of what we're going to be doing again here. Pop inside, see where our top of descent is. Did we already go by it? We might have. I think we did. That's okay, we can get down again. I guess I should have done this. I should have went that, direct, activate. No, there we go. There's our top of descent right there. And then we'll go nav. And you can see we kind of just barely make it over the hills right here. At 7,500 feet. And a little bit of trivia here. So we're kind of looking down at what is that, Fillmore? Right there ahead of us to our right. That's Fillmore. And then kind of back there, just underneath the clouds, is Santa Paula. Nice shot with the moon right there, huh? Now I'm going to go ahead and hit VNav. We'll enable that just so we don't forget our top of descent. Take a quick look down here, make sure it's enabled. Yes, it is. All right. So, and our final altitude here. Let's take a look. What is the elevation here of our destination? 2,633 feet. So it's 3,006, 4,100. Let's go down to 4,100. So that's what I'm gonna click in. 4,100 for our destination sort of pattern altitude there. But that's just to get us started on our way down. And we'll definitely take over manually once we get a little bit closer there. We got about 5 more minutes here. And I think we're pointing right towards the airport. I hope it's clear. Kind of right on the border right there. I do have to say, I do like the way Microsoft Flight Simulator does our marine layer here. Matches it pretty accurately. As it is really nice and thick over there by the shoreline, and then climbs out into the nooks and crannies of the valleys right here along the mountains. Take a quick look down here. 1 more minute to top of descent. Here's our carrot. Like I said, we're going to be going manual here, so it's a full down manual descent and arrival. Well, we're coming up to Santa Clarita, and let's see if we see it over here. We see Magic Mountain. You know what? There's actually a somebody's done a where is it? I don't see it. I'm not totally familiar with exactly where it is. I think, you know, Six Flags Magic Mountain, I think. Let me see here. We're heading this way, so I think it'd be over here, if I'm not mistaken, but like I said, I'm not totally familiar with the location here. But somebody also has done the scenery for Magic Mountain. You can get that on flightsim.to. All right, looks like we've started our descent here, and like I said, this is going to get interesting. Looks like we're borderline on the clouds right there. See if we can scoot underneath the or at least through the haze right there a little bit. You can see down here we're at 9.2 miles, and getting slowed up here to 200 right now. Now, as far as yeah, I'm going to go ahead, autopilot off. I'm going to go manual. Get ourselves slowed up even more. And what I was going to say is, yeah, we're going to do kind of right traffic for the airport. So I'm going to slightly kind of turn off to the left here. I've only flown in here a couple times, so I gotta look for it. Yeah, we're right on the border here of the marine layer, kind of turning into a haze layer over here, but that's good. I think we can. I think we'll be able to make it in. I believe the airport is dead ahead right here in the haze. I'm going to go ahead and get us slowed up here. Make a quick turn right here. Kind of enter the pattern. Yeah, there's our airport right there. Okay, we'll go 10 flaps, or 50% flaps, I should say. Now, we're going to come down, and so come right around in front of this hill right here. You can see we've got quite a tight little turn right here. We'll go gear down. So we want to kind of get slowed up quite a bit over here. I'm going to go full flaps. We got to make a sharp turn over here. Not sure if I'll make it in front of that hill. We might have to go right over the hill, yeah. We'll actually dive down over the hill here. Yeah, this is what I was thinking. Between the hill on the left and the right is where I had to come in before. Yeah, see, because we've got hills all around right here. Luckily, the runway is nice and long here. Get ourselves slowed up. Well, guys, welcome. We made it. It was an interesting little approach. Landing light off. We'll pop out over here, we'll park it, and then just kind of cruise around a little bit in the drone and have a quick look at the airport. You can see it makes for an interesting approach. We got our fuel stop over here and our little office. We'll just park it right in front over here. So when we depart, we don't blow some jet exhaust onto the folks over there. All right, I'm going to go ahead and shut everything down, and then we'll hop into the drone and have a quick look around. We go. Nice little airport here to pick up all for free, I might add. The Agua Dulce Air Park Ranch. Got a few folks hanging out over here, chit-chatting, getting ready for their flights here. Looks like got some glider flying happening over here. Got a couple other folks in their hangars here. Let's see what they got. Nice. Look at that. Let's head over to the other end really quick and have a look-see. There's a few other, I think there's one other hangar that's opened up over here. Yeah. Cool, looks like these guys are going to be going up, and there's even a boat back there. Love it. Boat and a forklift. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed that little flight here and a quick look at Agua Dulce Airport there. Don't forget you can go to flightsim.to, pick it up for yourself over there. Fun little spot to hop into, especially if you got to kind of get in there with the marine layer and whatnot. Makes for a little bit of excitement. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Until next time, take care. Bye.